Hello and ni hao ma. Welcome to World on My Plate with me, Chef Harsh. Today we're going to be taking a journey to China. Okay, and I believe that our perception of Chinese food in India is very skewed because we are used to eating a lot of Indo-Chinese food. So today I'm going to take you to the Hunan province of China and I'm going to give you an authentic dish which is sweet and sour chicken. Alright, so the first thing that we want to do is make our sweet and sour sauce. So the first thing we need is some minced garlic. So this is about 8 to 10 cloves of garlic. We need half a cup of sugar, 1/4 cup of brown sugar, half a cup of vinegar, 4 teaspoons of light soy sauce, and about 2 tablespoons of ketchup. Okay, now we want to just mix that around. Okay, so our sauce is basically ready. We're gonna set that aside for about 10 to 15 minutes. And in the meantime, we're gonna get started on prepping our chicken. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna season our chicken with some salt and some white pepper. Next, we're gonna add some white pepper. Now we just wanna give this a good mix with our hands. Make sure that all the chicken is coated nicely with the salt and pepper. The chicken has been seasoned with salt and pepper. Now we're gonna add some cornstarch to it to give it a nice coating that's gonna get very crispy when we fry it off. Okay, so our chicken has been nicely coated with the cornstarch. Now we're gonna set that aside and we're gonna heat up some oil so we can fry our chicken off. So we're gonna use a good amount of oil here. We wanna get about 1.5 centimeters off the bottom of the pan. So I would say roughly that's probably about half a cup to 3/4 of a cup of oil. We're gonna put the chicken in. And you can hear that beautiful sizzle right away. Okay, so as you can see, our chicken has turned a nice golden brown. I can hear how crispy it is when I'm touching it with the spoon. So I'm going to just drain this out into a bowl. Okay, so our chicken is ready. So now we're gonna cook off our vegetables, okay? So we're gonna use the same oil that we've used to fry the chicken. And the beauty of it is that this oil is now slightly flavored by the chicken. So we're gonna go in with about 2 to 3 tablespoons of oil. And we're gonna wait for that to get nice and hot. All right, our oil is nice and hot now. We're ready to fry our vegetables. So first we're gonna go in with some chopped onions. Next we have some yellow bell peppers. And finally some red bell peppers. Okay, we're just gonna give this a nice toss. Okay, as you can see, our vegetables have become nice and tender. They're slightly charred on some edges. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna add some of our sweet and sour sauce. So that was roughly around half a cup or about 120 to 150 ml of our sauce. Okay, now because we added quite a lot of sugar into our sauce for the sweet part of our sweet and sour, all of that sugar is going to start caramelizing and our sauce is going to thicken and reduce. As you can see, it's already starting to caramelize very nicely. Lots of nice little bubbles forming. Now we're gonna let that cook down for about another 30 seconds or so on a low heat. We don't want it to burn. Keep on moving it. If you keep moving it, it won't get stuck to the bottom and it won't start to burn. So make sure that you move it every 10 to 15 seconds or so. Okay, our sauce has reduced very, very nicely. It's nice and thick. And I think it's time to add the chicken now. Now we're just gonna give this a really, really nice mix. Make sure that all the chicken is nicely coated with the sauce. So just give it a nice toss. So our chicken has been beautifully coated in our sweet and sour sauce and it's ready to go. All that's left to do is to garnish it and serve it up with some beautiful steamed rice. So here you have it, guys, China on my plate. Now, the most beautiful thing about this dish is that you saw how easy it was to make that sweet and sour sauce, right? It took about 5 minutes. And the best part is you can keep it in the fridge for about 7 to 10 days, and you can use it for all sorts of preparations, for different kinds of meats, for different kinds of vegetables, like baby corn, mushroom, carrots, eggplants, whatever. So you can have a sweet and sour anything, anytime you want it. So for amazing recipes like this, guys, make sure that you like and follow Times Now Foodie on Facebook and Instagram. And please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel as well.